EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said, the key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Pushing his way through. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
Yeah, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
22! 80! Hey! 10, 0.
Here's Stafford. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left. He tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
50, 50. 0.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
53, ready. Drill right, 22.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Jefferson going to go in motion right. Now he's going to step up and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They snap it to Stafford. And it is caught. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To the air again, Stafford. It's caught, Smith. Touchdown, LA! Steve Smith, 40 yards. And the Rams will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That whole thing was thrown off track thanks to the defense of Fred Warner. Really nice play. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Stafford. Complete to Zacchaeus. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff over the middle. Done. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll go down at the 28. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Falcons.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting!
They'll keep it on the ground. It's done. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. This one left side caught by Collins. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Nico Collins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Vinatieri set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction. Watch.
There he goes, right side. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, LA. Justin Jefferson, 76 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 67 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half.
Falcon first down.
Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, 10, 10. Blue 60.
He's got it to Collins, complete. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. As a nice run there, gets him down to the 6-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Anthony Ferguson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Adam Vinatieri set to
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 17-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Stafford. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on
now Stafford.
It's 2nd and 8.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. 3rd and 3.
87, Sam Laporta. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
to throw is Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. On the RPO, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down.
At the Falcons' 27-yard line.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Middle.
Throwing is Stafford. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side.
Ready.
Stafford. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Stafford now to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
80. 59.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
180. 32.
On 4th down, Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. And it'll end there as he goes out of bounds, but a heck of a return all the way inside the opposite 40. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Collins. Touchdown, Falcons. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. Falcons have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 22.
Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
So they will go for it. Stafford. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again at Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 37 yards.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lady, 53, ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Sam Laporta, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Rams answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
32.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. Down the left sideline. He may go. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. They do tack on the extra point as well. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Well, that's a good first step, but several steps still to go.
They still have time for the possible game-winning field goal. Time for them to be quick and hurry at the same time.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Stafford now to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete.
Short game, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Stafford. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be fourth down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Will the defense pressure or sit back? Here's 4th and 5.
Double right.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. That one let go deep from Laporta. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Stafford going to change it up here. They'll run on first down. It's done. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready. 180.
Now it's Stafford. He's got his tight end over the middle. That's Ferkser. And he's in for the touchdown. And
Vinatieri set to kick off.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Big club. Give me a radar. Blue 60. 32.
Right to the air. Here's Stafford.
That's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
And now Stafford's going to move him around.
Second and 2. Complete. It's Johnson. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
At the 26-yard line.
22. That's it. Get a 20. Right, 54. 11.
Stafford looks to throw again.
Again, it's Johnson.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Omaha, ready, move.
Now Stafford. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
50. Stay 50. Stay 50.
Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defense...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter. What a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60. Hey, red.
Here's Stafford. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Aiden Hutchinson.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
53. Ready. Alert. Like 7.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. And he'll be taken down, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Up the middle they go. Done. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
They'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Set. Lady.
On 1st down, it's done. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Done. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's done. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Falcons take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling and saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
Set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Now it's Stafford.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they've been kept off the scoreboard in this first half, but here toward the end, they're trying to change that in one fell swoop. But that winds up incomplete.
Back to throw, Stafford.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
20.
They snap it to Stafford. That is caught. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Stafford.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
22! Ready! 280! Hey, 22!
On 1st down. It's done. The 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
37.
Hey, we haven't been around the entire time football's been played, but we have studied our history, and there have been some great backs who've been accused of running out of bounds to protect themselves. Well, back in the day, many people didn't like that. But nowadays, take care of the football, show some intelligence, live to fight another down.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Stafford.
Open man, that's just long. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A good pickup there, a 22. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Stafford. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
At 2nd down.
To throw is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Montgomery. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
That leads to 3rd down.
Zebra! Omaha, reboot! Stay 50, stay 50. Omaha, reboot!
Here's Stafford.
He'll try and do this himself.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stafford. And the catch made by Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
59, alert! 11.
On 2nd and 2, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
White. Kill. Big 20. Set. Red 80.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Done. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Taken down back at the 34-yard
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Yellow waiting! Yellow waiting! Hey, 22!
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
That one too wide and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Blue 60! Zebra!
Back to throw. Stafford.
That is incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. Vinatieri's kick is good, but hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, actually, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
This is 1st and 10.
11! Hey, 280!
Out of the gun, Stafford.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game.
Yellow 20! 32!
Stafford.
Connecting with Johnson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Now it's Stafford.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Stafford. They'll get this one to Cobb complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
Here's 1st down.
Wait, 7! Set!
Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Jefferson, incomplete. It's now 2nd
middle,
and 10
middle,
at
middle.
the 25-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Complete. Jefferson the target. And down inside the 15 he goes.
3 timeouts left. They can use them all if necessary. 1st and 10 here.
Stafford throwing quickly. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Atlanta.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A short one pulled in by Furtzer.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Zebra. Ready. Yellow 20. Motion.
Now Stafford. Complete to Zacchaeus. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Back to throw, Stafford. A short throw, and it's going to be pulled in by Furtzer. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Here's Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now it's Stafford.
He's got the tight end Furtzer right side complete. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal.
60, 32.
Now Stafford. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Nico Collins.
A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bears nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 22-yard line.
70.
Vic readies to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Ready. 180.
They'll run on first down. It's done. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Vinatieri now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Bears nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And the Bears.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
70, Timberwolf.
Up the middle they go. Vic. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Vic. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
On first down. Done. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Falcons 21. Bears nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to
It is Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Throwing, Vic. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the safety, D'Angelo Hall. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's done. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. 3rd down and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tony Gonzalez. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this 1st half. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Vic to throw it. It's caught by Sanders. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st down, Bears.
Warriors 70. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Vic. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with a pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Throwing on second and long. Vick under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. From the gun, Vick. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's a man who started on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
On first down, it's done. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Zacchaeus here, hauling it in. Pass the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Olamide Zacchaeus, 45 yards. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working,
now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons grab it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side, a little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now. Second and goal.
At the Bears' 5-yard line.
Ready.
Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Third and goal.
Stafford.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, they come through with 3 after forcing the turnover. But CD, second half, you're starting inside the red zone. Obviously, they would have liked 6 out of that.
Absolutely, because that's all you're thinking is how do you get it into the end zone? You want the field goal to be the last resort. In this case, they gave it a great try, but did have to settle for 3.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And here we are, almost through 3 quarters of play. This passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even running yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Nigga got the leg switch. Oh, that is nuts.
Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side, and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
I haven't played against him yet, but I've seen 2 people post videos of him in it. And that nigga, I part of Team Carter, they playing pro am. Nigga did it to them in pro am. At the end of the game, and then they did it so bad to him, they kicked them niggas out the game.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete.
That's easy to play anyway.
Before he's taken down. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2nd down and 3.
19 tight.
To throw, Vic. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards.
We're trying to figure out how everybody else would put anti-cheat in the game, and 2K y'all just straight up overlooked that.
He's going to flip that out to the floor. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Now here's Vic. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Vic now. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
13.
21, blue 60. Motion,
Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
70 Rangers. 70 ready. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Let go.
Throwing to start the drive. Vick.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action now. Vick.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Divine Diablo. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the fourth.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you.
I pick my battle, and I be wanting to play. Sometimes I get messed up with decent niggas, and sometimes that just be killing me, bro. I know I go out there.